Alright, so I realized that I am really fake and only ever film makeup videos when my skin's super clear, but I am on my period right now because I get my period like every 2 weeks, and this is what my skin looks like. So I was getting ready and realized that I should film and show you guys how I actually do my makeup when my skin is not super clear. Glazing Milk. Then I have been obsessed with the Kosas concealers. I honestly never got the hype when I first tried the Kosas concealer, but this is new and it comes with like a color corrector for your undertones. Like, look at that. For the actual concealer, my shade is 3.2. And this is my favorite concealer brush, by the way. It's from Hourglass, and they gave it to me when I shop for them, which is so nice. I've kind of talked about this before, but my period affects me so much. The last thing I want to do is be at a social event with beautiful people and have to socialize. But I'm trying to get better at not bailing on all my plans when I get my period. It's actually crazy how much of a difference having clear skin makes. Like, this is just concealer and I feel so much better about myself already. Now I'm gonna go in with a darker foundation to blend in my concealer. I'm wiping it off on my hand first because I want it to be super light and airbrushed. Actually, it looks like there's a filter over my skin now. Easy Blur foundation from Huda Beauty. Now I'm using this Mario Badescu contour stick in the shade light medium. For blush, I've been loving this one from Makeup by Mario in the shade Pomegranate. It's just this like very healthy looking berry pink. Have I been saying Mario Badescu this whole time? I meant Makeup by Mario. All right, now that the base is done, I'm gonna set my makeup using Easy Bake from Huda Beauty. I'm scared, I never do this. But I'm more scared that that's gonna rub off like mid-event. Oh, that worked beautifully. Set my face. This is Airbrush Charlotte Tilbury. Right, then I'm using Rhode's new lip contour sticks. This stuff is actually really good. Like, that matches my natural lip shade almost pretty much perfectly. And then this is my favorite lippy at the moment. It's the Hourglass. I don't know what these are called, but this is in the shade Slip. And then of course my brown eyeliner from Westman Atelier. Like, just look how good. And last, I'm just gonna add a little bit of this brown Say lip pencil to the outer corners, maybe some to the inner corners too. Okay, I just did my hair in literally like 2 seconds with my Dyson, and then I think the scent of the night is gonna be Cosmic from Miss Kylie Jenner, and that's it. Bye!
Prettiest girls definitely were ugly as a kid and had no friends in school. 100%. I can confirm this because I was ugly as a child, but I'm giving you guys how to glow up one-on-one, how to make heads turn. Because why not? Even though I still haven't reached my full potential yet, I know I still have time to like grow into my face. I'm only 18, guys. Like, I still have time to become like really, you know, her. I'm not it right now, but still. First thing as a head turner to glow up, if you're not at least trying to smell good, then you're doing something wrong. Because if you smell good, people are gonna look like, oh, she smells really good. So smelling good is a big factor in just glowing up. Basic hygiene stuff, and then also using very smell good scents. If you obviously don't like super strong scents, then there are definitely like body mist and like body sprays that you can use. I feel like a big thing, not everybody needs makeup. You don't have to wear makeup to glow up per se, because I feel like a lot of people say that, but you really don't need makeup to glow up. Honestly, makeup just like puts more focus and makes your features look better, if you want to say, or just make you look better, just give you a hint that you've been needing. So you technically don't need makeup, but you can, and starting off with concealer and a little bit of blush can change everything about you. Next is either a good lip combo, always have your lips moisturized, or a chapstick. So for lip glosses, these are the types that I use. I like a lip combo. You don't have to have like a lip combo. You can love a little chapstick. I use the Mango People one, which really hydrates your lips. Just don't have your lips insanely chapped. You know, yeah. Not everybody needs lash clusters. Not everybody needs lash clusters. That's so true. But like, if I feel like just wearing lashes make your eyes look fuller, they look better, they just bring more attention to your eyes, and they make you look totally different. Because I feel like I look horrendous without lash clusters. You might not feel that way, that's totally fine. You definitely don't need lashes or lash clusters. You can use mascara for starting off. But I generally feel like if you drastically want to glow up or have a new look to yourself, try lash clusters. They're not too hard, they're not hard to do at all. I find them pretty easy. I can do a tutorial if y'all seriously need one. And honestly, just finding your own signature style, like something you love to wear, and like just finding your own little signature thing. For me, I love hair flowers. Like, I love my hair flowers. And a lot of people think, oh, we're sick of seeing that dang flower. But I like it. Like, if you think of that flower, think of me. Okay, guys? Like, I feel like people who know me, if they see that flower, they're going to think of me, because I wear it so much. But like, just have your signature thing. It literally can be anything. Like, oh, she always wears bows in her hair every day. Oh, she always wears those signature jewelries, like stuff like that. And honestly, I feel like jewelry changes everything about you. And as a girl who loves jewelry, I can 100% confirm jewelry just makes you look more out there. If that makes sense. It makes me feel better, honestly. If I'm not wearing jewelry, I literally feel naked. But glowing up isn't just outside things. Just have a good heart, be nice, be genuine with it. Also, skincare is a big thing as well if you feel like insecure about your skin. But just having clear skin does boost confidence in people and to make you feel like you do have a glow up going on. But that's all I can say for glow up tips.
Here are things I do to automatically feel 20 times prettier. Number one, I make sure my hair is done at all times. I say this all the time, I don't need to elaborate, but it doesn't matter if it's a slick back, a blowout, flat iron. If your hair isn't done, it just automatically kills the vibe, in my opinion. Number two, and this one was literally a life changer, I've been using the Dolce Glow self-tanning like contour stick that Hailey Bieber uses. It took me a little bit to buy it because you know how TikTok sometimes will overhype something and then you get it and it's just like, this is not that. Number three, I use very, very minimal skincare and my skin looks amazing. I feel like a lot of times people feel like you have to have 50,000 different steps in your skincare routine, and truthfully, you really do not. I use the same 3 to 5 products every single day. My skin is pretty clear, pretty glowy, and it gets the job done. If you have a day where you just don't feel like putting on makeup, which has been me a lot recently, first of all, using this, but second of all, just fixing your brows, putting a little bit of brow gel to like lay them down and then a little bit of lip gloss on goes the longest way in the entire world. As long as you have that plus your hair fix and then, you know, whatever outfit, you're fine. On top of that, I like to wear jewelry no matter what I'm wearing. It doesn't matter if I'm going to the gym, if I'm wearing just like a sweat set, or if I'm dressed up. Literally any outfit I have, I'm adding jewelry to it no matter what. Something else, I always have my nails done. If my nails chip, I am going straight to that salon within 1 to 2 business days and I'm getting them fixed or filled in. There was a literal hurricane a couple weeks ago and I had a nail appointment at 12. I went and got my nails done because it makes that much of a difference. I literally talk with my hands so much. If I was sitting here with rusty, crusty, nasty nails, you'd be like, ugh. Get your nails done. And you don't have to have acrylics. You can do press-ons, you can do gel-X, you can do gel, you can do just like a clear coat. Get it done though. Come back for part 2. Bye.
These are my best tips to look pretty without makeup. Do your full glassy hydrated skincare routine. Always start with super glowing skin. You always want a really glowing canvas. Second thing is skincare products that have a glow or maybe a bit of pigment to them. Use it after your skincare just all over as a glow, or you can just apply it on the high points of your face. Adding a bit of color with a tinted sunscreen like this Kosas one can help a lot with just evening out your skin tone and making you look more alive. When I'm doing my skincare, I take the moisturizer I'm using. It gives you a little bit of a platform where you can just use your fingers to slick up your eyebrows. Instead of getting a spot concealer and trying to blend it in on bare skin, take a pimple patch, something super invisible like these Inky List ones. I'm literally wearing one here and one here, and I bet you guys couldn't even tell. Always take a second to just curl your lashes. Lumify, you guys. The best kept secret of every content creator, influencer, model. You will not believe the difference it makes to have your eyes just be shining and bright and white. Tinted eye cream sticks like this Ole Henriksen Banana Bright one are so good. It just instantly neutralizes any blueness, purpleness. Bring a hydrating face mist with you in the car, in your bag, and just re-mist throughout the day. Lastly, tinted moisturizing glossy lip balms in brighter, more pinky red tones. I freaking love this Glossier Wild Fig shade. Road Guava Spritz, you know this is one of my favorite lip products ever. Can't forget about the Ole Henriksen Pout Preserve. I carry this strawberry around everywhere with me. I feel like I just look so much more awake and pretty and lively, and honestly just feel more confident too. You always feel better when you've invested a little bit of time in the morning just to polish yourself up.
Okay, so when you first look at someone, what's the first thing you notice about them? For me, I notice someone's smile first, and I think that is what a lot of people notice first. Because recently, I have not been wearing makeup to work. I only wear this hydrating gloss. And every single compliment I've been getting is either on my smile or what lip gloss are you wearing? Maybe because everyone looks at smiles first, or maybe because my lips are noticeably shining with this gloss. But either way, I feel 10 times more confident with no makeup when my lips look this hydrated. Just from wearing it, I've been able to sell it to so many people locally, so go buy it in my TikTok shop before it runs out.
Look, one thing that's going to instantly make you a more attractive person is by just simply making eye contact with people everywhere you go. Do not look down at the floor. Do not pull out your phone when you're nervous. Just look people in their eye and acknowledge their existence. Like when I go to the gym or I'm walking in a crowded place, I'll keep my head up high and I'll look people in their eye and smile at them. If I'm walking past somebody, I'm smiling at them. Even if they don't smile back, it doesn't matter. It's just a little rule of thumb that I have. So if you want to be more confident and less anxious everywhere you go, make it a challenge for yourself to keep the head up, keep the eyes open, and just look people in their eyes.
These are the things that you're going to do to instantly feel hotter, especially on the days that you don't want to wear any makeup, but you need to look a little more put together. The first thing is you already got to put your sunscreen on. So why not just make it a tinted sunscreen to even out your skin tone and give you a little more something on your face? You guys probably already know this, but this one is my absolute favorite. I think brows and lashes probably make the biggest, effect on how awake and ready you look. So curl your lashes and do your brows. I feel like when you curl your lashes, your eyes just look so much more awake and bright. The same thing with your brows. The brows are gonna snatch the face. Okay, the sun's getting a little too bright for my liking. A little tiny bit of concealer will do you wonders. I just used the Kosas. Just a little bit under my eyes, a little bit here, maybe a little bit here, just to kind of brighten these areas. Look at the difference it makes. Adding a tiny bit of just a natural looking blush to the cheeks. I also like to add the same blush to the lips. It just kind of makes everything look cohesive. You do not have to do this, but I'm just gonna line a tiny bit with a liner that's very close to my natural lip shade, clear or pinky gloss. And there we have a few things that make us feel hotter and more put together, which takes literally 5 minutes.
So a lot of women can relate to the negative effects of being beautiful and hard things that might come with that. Today, I want to talk about women who might not feel beautiful in their own skin, might struggle with comparison, jealousy. Some of the comments that I was seeing, you guys were so vulnerable and talked about your experience of not feeling that way. The first thing about comparison and what I want you guys to understand is beauty does not equate to happiness. There are a lot of miserable, beautiful people around the world. So what I want to say is that happiness truly is in your mind. Radical acceptance truly is the cure for comparison. If you can fully accept and love yourself the way that you are, you will not feel the need to compare yourself to someone else. Society is so twisted in the sense of I feel that women are very valued based on their looks. And although that can be nice, it does not lead to success or a happy life. You need to understand is that being beautiful does not equate to fulfilling relationships with other people, successful relationships and marriages. It does not lead to your dream job. Some women feel like they peaked in high school or they feel like they just aren't the same since having children. And so they have this identity crisis and they really have to learn to have real connections, a real successful career, leaning into their own uniqueness and their personality, which gets you farther in life. I want you to understand that jealousy is just a human emotion. And that just like our body has hunger cues and ways to tell us that we're thirsty or we need sleep, jealousy is just an indicator that this person has something that you don't yet have. So you can really use it as a tool to see what you truly want in life and what you can work hard for. The thing is, jealousy is a human emotion, so everyone's going to feel it. The question that I have for you is, what are you going to do when you feel that? Are you going to bully this person? Are you going to try to gossip? Are you going to try to find their flaws? Or can you observe, I'm feeling jealous right now and they have something that I want. I'm going to take note of that and try to implement it in my life in my own unique and original way. So there's a lot of people who are jealous of beautiful women, but it's like, what specifically are you wanting from that? Is that attention? Because you can get attention from the right people. Is it want love? Do you want a relationship? Like, what is it that you want? Because there's a lot of beautiful people that aren't in a really good relationship or they've been divorced 5 times Start focusing on what people cannot take away from you: your mind, your intelligence, your relationships, your ability to love, because your beauty can be taken away. So start focusing on things that are everlasting. I think the cool thing about beauty is it is so subjective. So I might not think you're beautiful, but I promise you there's a man out there who thinks you're gorgeous. So if you have time to stalk other women and compare yourself to other women, put that into yourself. I truly believe that any woman can feel beautiful in their own way. We can all look polished. I find that, this one person was like, I don't feel beautiful, so why should I even try? And I was like, you definitely should try. You should try to find the hair color that looks best on you, the clothes that fit you best. I mean, there's so many resources in our day that I'm just like, you can try and you can be beautiful in your own way. Follow Greta. She's doing a series on being the sexiest version of yourself. Have radical self-acceptance. Accept every part of yourself and fully work on your strengths and what makes you unique. Let me know the questions that you have in the comments. I love you guys and I'm rooting for you all.
A few of you guys were asking, so I wanted to share some of my favorite beauty tips and beauty advice with you guys. Every single night I put Vaseline around my eyes and on my eyelashes. I don't know if that really does anything for your eyelashes. To me, it just feels like conditioner, like strengthening them. I don't know, it just feels good. And then waking up in the morning, putting it around my eyes just gets rid of dryness and puffiness. Another thing that I try and do every single morning is dunk my face in a bowl of ice water. It stimulates blood circulation and just makes your face look so healthy. One of my biggest pieces of advice makeup wise would definitely be to figure out what your face shape is and your eye shape, because not every makeup style works for your eye shape or your face shape. It's just enhancing your natural features. And don't listen to what other people are telling you that you need on the internet, because everybody's different, everybody's unique, everybody has different needs for their face. Something that works for someone else doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Okay, moving on. As much as those things help externally, it's definitely the things that you do internally that's going to foster the most change in your appearance. Your outward appearance is really a reflection of your mind and your body. For example, some of the things that I do are drink a bunch of water right away in the morning when I wake up. I think it's incredibly important, not only for hydration, but just to get things flowing, like your gut health. It's very important. I think everybody should be chugging water immediately when they wake up, especially before drinking coffee or anything. My mother has also always instilled this one in me since I was little, but eating like beets, kale, avocados, eggs, all of those things will make you literally glow. Like my mom drinks kale beet shakes every single day. She's been doing this for at least 30 years by now, and she doesn't look, she's 58, 57, 58, but she doesn't look a day over 40, okay? It's her secret elixir. That and running, she says. Another one would be obviously to not drink much. I'm not saying never drink, but drinking has almost no positive benefits, like zero. So especially for your health. It just causes depression, anxiety, it makes you break out, be bloated. Like, there is nothing good about it, okay? It also ages you, so just drink in moderation if you do drink. People underestimate the power of our minds when it comes to our self-concept and appearance. Stop focusing on features that you don't like, because it will only bring attention to them, because things that you give energy to become reality. So instead, put your energy and your focus on things that you love about yourself and fully embrace them, and soon you will learn to love everything else about yourself. I've always thought this, that you can see on somebody's face an overall aura if they love themselves or not. And I'm by no means saying that this is a very simple task. Like, it's definitely something that takes practice and repetitive thoughts. But I think also something that will help is physically doing things that you love, doing things that make you that make you feel the most passionate. That's when you feel the most beautiful and the most sexy and the most inspired. No one in this whole entire world has been a victim to comparing themselves to others. Like, I probably do that every single day, but it's more about looking at other people, and if you're jealous of them, that means that they are inspiring something in you that you know that you want. So it's actually a form of, inspiration. Everything that you have experienced throughout your life up until now, everything about you is unique to you. There are 8 billion people on this earth, and only one of them are you, so embrace your individuality. The same thing goes for your mindset. Don't be so persuaded by what you see online. Think for yourself. And I know it's hard being surrounded by so many opinions, but that's just something you have to separate yourself from. There's truly so much beauty in everyone, and it makes me sad to think that people can't see their own beauty because of a reflection of what's going on in their heads. So it's just kind of sorting whatever is causing you inner turmoil, whatever that is, maybe meditating, praying, journaling. And in doing that, you can then start to kind of look at the world as a more beautiful place. And I think then you can look at yourself and see the beauty within yourself. Sorry, I went off on a little bit of a tangent, but that's all I have to say for right now. If you need me to elaborate on anything further, just ask me in the comments and I will answer. But I love you guys.
Okay guys, forget everything you see on the internet, okay? I'm actually gonna show you the real way on how to look better, stop acting like clowns, and actually get your life back together. Guys, I can guarantee you, I swear that if you just focus for the next 2 months and 20 days, you will be better looking, have better personality, have better friends, have better finances than most people around you. Literally by January 1st, 2025, you will be better. Guys, it's easy. I literally have everything on my iPad here. We just have to focus on 3 things, okay? We have to focus on physical appearance, we have to focus on personality, and life purpose. When it comes to physical appearance, you have to see it like a triangle like this. So you have number 1, which is the base, which is all the fundamentals. It goes from nutrition to your body scent, to your shower routine, your hormonal cycle, your skincare, hair care, everything to do with what is within you, what is gonna make you beautiful from the inside out. And then you have phase 2, which is everything that you present to the world. So your style, the way you dress, color theory, the way you accessorize, the way you style your hair, the way you do your makeup. And then you have phase 3, which is everything that is extra. Supplements, hypnosis, fillers, Botox, everything to do with the extra physical appearance. When it comes to personality, you have 2 categories. You have the inward personality and the outward personality. Inward personality has everything to do with you when nobody's looking. Who are you really? What are the things that you actually enjoy? Are you consistent? Are you organized? Do you ever go on solo dates? What do you actually like? And for the outward personality, it has everything to do with your personality on the outside. How do you carry yourself? How do you make friends? How do you deal with fake friends? How do you network? How do you flirt? How do you go on dates? And the last thing that we have to focus on is life purpose and money. How are you gonna be rich? What is your career? What are your ambitions? What do you want to do with your life? How do you develop skills? How to create a good budget? This is what we should focus on. And this is what my series, Let's Get Our Life Together is going to be about. Every single episode is going to be focused on one of those things so that we actually get better. I am tired of people telling you to go drink water to have better skin.
Here's what to do if you don't feel like you're pretty enough. The thing with beauty is I could think you're the prettiest girl in the world, but someone next door could think you're the ugliest. You don't think you're pretty enough? This is for you. And you're taking advice from the right person, because I look at myself every day and think I am drop dead gorgeous. I don't know how when I walk in public, people don't run up to me and say, you're the prettiest girl in the world, because that is how I see myself. And I'm gonna tell you how you can see yourself like that too, no matter how pretty other people think you are. Number 1, I care to make myself feel pretty. I truly believe pretty is a feeling, and by getting my nails done, by getting my hair done, by doing my lashes, these things make me feel very pretty. Kind of like getting ready. When you put on clothes and you take care of yourself, you feel better. So I do things to make myself feel good about myself. Funny enough, if you struggle with feeling pretty, likely you do things to sabotage feeling pretty. You don't get ready, you don't try hard, you don't try to feel pretty. So number 1 is start doing things for yourself to make yourself
feel pretty. One of my New Year's resolutions next year is to tan 36 times or every 10 days because that is how pretty my fake tan makes me feel. When I have it on, I feel like I am physically glowing so bad it blinds you. It blinds me, it does. Which leads me to number 2 is set a routine and standards for yourself to feel pretty. Now, some of these on TikTok are wild. Some of these lists of girls' maintenance routines, but guess what? Those are the girls who feel pretty. Like, girl, that would never be me with my Sunday wash day, but I love that for you because I know you're doing it for yourself to feel pretty. I guarantee you there is no girl with one of those long notes lists who doesn't feel good about herself. Now, I'm not saying she doesn't have insecurities or problems, but let me tell you, that girl, she feels pretty. And number 3, the most important, tell yourself you're freaking pretty. I tell myself all the time. I truly, like I said, my delusion is wild. I think I'm prettier than people who you think are the prettiest people in the world. Like, I look at people who other people go crazy about and I'm like, I just think I'm the prettiest. I do, because I tell myself I am. It's really that simple. Tell yourself you're the prettiest girl in the world. You need to be your biggest cheerleader. No one else is gonna be your biggest cheerleader, so it better be you. Stop obsessing over random girls and start obsessing over your features, the things that make you unique. The truth is, you can fall in love with anything. That's why some of these girls are out here dating the uglies and they think they're the cutest things in the world. You can think you're the cutest thing in the world if you start seeing the best in yourself and falling in love with yourself, and you can do that by speaking highly to yourself. Love you, and I hope this helps you feel like the prettiest girl in the world. Mwah. Bye.